Okay, good morning, good day, mayong gabi, mayong hapon, wherever you are in the world. Take two.
We're having to try this yet again. The rain seems to be really badly messing with the connection. And the other stream just abruptly ended. So we're going to try this one more time and see what happens. Sorry about being so late on getting this out here today. That it's been pouring rain. They've been trying to do
Can I sneak in and eat?
Yeah, trying to do a little septic, and that they finally had to give that one up. And it seems that there's some ongoing internet issues now too. Bread from Julie's.
It's kind of different. It's like burn. It's not the same one that you have. Okay, sorry for eating.
Yeah, it is. A little bit dark.
Maybe we'll check the other one. Higgy?
I think we can finish that one.
Okay.
You'll have to excuse us from lunch now.
I'm hungry.
And she wanted me to taste test it.
Yes.
Yesterday we tried the live stream doing the walkabout.
Apologies for the buffering.
It's just
This
data connection in Philippines and the provinces.
Yeah.
But at least most of it did go out. I haven't went back and checked, done a replay on it yet. I really need to. And we were planning on doing one going the other direction on the main road today. We'll probably do that tomorrow, hopefully, maybe, depending on weather. Yeah, it's supposed to be the dry season here in the Philippines, and I think Cebu kind of missed the memo on that one, but because it hasn't been raining as bad as it does during the wet season, and
Yeah.
this very well could be the Philippines version of a dry season. It only rains 3 days a week instead of 5.
Yeah. It's weird. Never happened before.
Yeah, because even out back, the mud isn't anywhere near as bad.
Yeah.
Out back, that there was some real bad mud pits the last time we were here.
Uh-oh.
And all of those had finally dried up.
Sorry, I'm looking at my phone.
Yeah, Cindy's playing with her phone, so I'm kind of curious what she's doing over there.
Checking out. Just doing like
Yeah, because comments come up on the phone
compared to
about 3 seconds before they come up on the YouTube live stream, that we'll watch comments on the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to love the modern age, but there again, we're broadcasting to the entire world for free, so it's pretty cool in the end. You know, there's some minor glitches that we can periodically complain about.
Yeah.
But we know a few couples that when they were getting together, that they had to write a letter, mail it, and then wait about 4 to 6 weeks for a reply. And we piss and moan about a 3-second delay in getting a comment. Yeah, so I guess you've got to take everything in its context. So it's definitely been an interesting time.
So what's our topic for today?
I have no idea. To be bluntly honest, I'm hoping for a subscriber or somebody on here to ask a question. At this point, we have 0 people online.
Yeah. Which
I'm not entirely sure, because you're watching it online, so there should be at least 1.
Yeah.
And
that's weird.
It's just connections in the internet. It's just connections in the Philippines that I guess Tom and Ruth is Philippine offline here, and that their provider, they're in Maramig where they're at, and they're out in the provinces in Maramig, kind of like we are, and they've got a similar setup to what we've got, that we're not getting it directly from PLDT. There's a subscriber that PLDT subscriber that bought a kind of a trunk line that he's reselling here in Sibonga. And so we're running off of his server, and that there, I guess it's just one line coming down here to Sibonga that's going to his place, and he's redistributing from there.
So there's an issue in Pardo Church, church in Pardo, with that's why.
Yeah, we've got some messages, and PLDT itself is having some issues.
Yeah.
There's problems, and now, yeah, they're not going to read because we got a white balance.
Yeah, something like that.
If you want, just read the message to him.
I close it.
Oh.
Sorry. Multiple PLDT fiber break in front of Pardo Church due to NATO contracting drill affected. Going south Cebu subscriber. Wow, estimated repair time 5 to 7 days.
5 to 7 days?
Yeah. We still have internet, but it would be really slow.
That they
Jace Journey says, "Hi, I'm here, host."
Good to see you, Jay's Journey. That we're having some internet issues.
Always.
Where's Pardo Church?
Next to before Minglanilian.
Oh, clear back there?
Yeah.
Oh, and it's affecting the entire southern province of Cebu?
Yeah.
Oh, good grief. In a 5 to 7 day
repair, but we will still have a connection.
Yeah, because the guy here,
he will switch it over to the ISP. Globe.
Yeah, because he's got a Globe mega connection of some kind.
Yeah.
That he can run the server as a backup on, which may be why that we had an unstable stream in here.
Yeah, he said, I wish they would update the internet and make a deal with like China or the USA.
Yeah, I'm not so in love with the idea of making a deal with China, but
USA, yes.
Some of the other countries, though, Vietnam even, or Malaysia. Malaysia would be a good place to come in, and that would help a lot with the southern Philippines, the Visayas and Mindanao region.
Yes.
And that one might be realistic to string a line across, but I don't know. It is, that they've got to figure something out. And Duterte is trying to get the infrastructure in here. You okay?
Just stomach. Heartburn. Would you turn off the Okay. Yeah, even some other country. Yep.
Yeah, because Malaysia's got way better internet than the Philippines, and I don't see why that they couldn't work a deal with Malaysia and get some from that area.
So how's the weather? Pouring out rain.
It's been pouring out rain most all morning. That they were doing a septic tank and had to abandon that idea because it was just going to be a waste of materials as long as it was raining like it was. And now the hole is pretty well flooded, and with a strong likelihood of rain coming back, not a whole lot of sense in giving it a try today until it's going to be dry for a little bit, or come up with a little bit better way to protect it from the rain.
Fixed it, yeah. We put a tarpaulin.
Yeah, they try to put a tarpaulin over it and helping a little bit, but
He said, wow, yeah. Holy Week for rainy season. Yep.
yeah, that it's supposed to be the dry season, but I think Cebu missed the memo on that one. But there again, in the Philippines, it's only raining 3 days a week, maybe their idea of dry season too.
Yep.
That not a whole lot going on today. We had planned to do a cool video that Papa's doing some planting out back, and I've been helping him a little bit, and he's been doing a lot of clearing of some land.
Let's see. You can't do much in rainy season.
No, that you can, but it's going to be
Limited.
getting from one building to another.
Yeah.
And right now, Sunshine's in a hospital, so us trying to get
Going somewhere.
going somewhere is
Realistic.
not realistic. In Sibonga, in Sibonga, there's a cab company, but there's no cabs in Sibonga.
Yeah.
They all go up to Karkar and Manglanili and all that.
Silly.
So, trying to get a cab is not possible. Which was a huge part of the reason for getting the multi-cab, for getting Sunshine, is that way we had a vehicle during times like this. And we had a vehicle that would take everybody to go somewhere. Hey, Brandon Bishop, how you doing today?
Yes,
How's Phoenix? Is it still staying dry?
Maybe cold or spring season.
I heard Governor Ducey removed the mask mandate, and that's causing some interesting issues. That it's definitely interesting times.
Almost 90 today.
I think we're right there with you. Tad bit more humid here, but I think we're right there with you.
Yeah.
And it's been 100 in April, so it's looking like the oven's starting to kick in. Last summer was a bear that we were really hoping to have been out before the furnace kicked in, and it definitely kicked in full blast last summer.
Yeah.
Are they still working out front?
No, they stopped.
Okay. You want to show them what's out front?
You can. I guess they take a break or something. Yeah.
Cool.
Go bring it over. He said, I know in Antique, Philippines is on lockdown for a few days, I've heard.
In areas, the Philippines is back on a hard
Jay's
lockdown.
journey say, I hear roosters. Yes, there's a bunch of roosters here.
It's the Philippines. We live on a 14-floor condo and still hear roosters.
Go open the door. John is opening the door. Show it.
Yeah, we're going to give you an interesting view. Yeah, make sure I don't get tied up on anything.
Okay. Can you see it? Okay, you're good.
Yeah, that's the extent of my cord. But that's what's going on out there. So as you can see, I don't know if you can see. The hole it's in is rather flooded right now. Trying to figure where we had this set.
Here. Okay.
That's close enough. There we go. We left for more.
Jay's journey says, how deep are they gonna dig it?
I'm not terribly sure. I think they're done. That it's about 5 feet,
6.
about 4 or 5 feet deep. 5 feet.
6 feet.
If it was 6 feet, it'd be over their head.
Yeah, it's over their head. You didn't see it?
I didn't think it'd be that. Anyways, I guess supposedly 6 feet.
Because they're having another higher, more. I don't know. I don't.
It might be 6 Filipino feet. That it's interesting to see all
Only
this
6
stuff.
feet, yeah. So Jay's journey, which country are you in?
I'm assuming he's in the U.S.
U.S. Oh.
I'm just not sure where in the U.S. at this point.
Oh, okay. Only 6 feet.
Septic tanks in the Philippines are interesting. That they're not quite anything like what you would expect in the U.S. That they don't have leach fields.
Connecticut.
Oh my dear.
Cold weather.
Cold weather and
AC.
an interesting state. that my great grandmother lived in North Woodstock, Connecticut in the 1890s, early 1900s.
Wow.
My family's from that. My mom's family, or my dad's family, is from that side. Through his mom's side.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I'm getting two different views. That again, that there's a
Delay in the other one.
a delay. Well, what I see on the computer is actual real time for us.
Yes.
That it's what's going into the camera.
Here is a delay.
What's going out onto the internet is a delay by up to a couple minutes.
Yeah. He said, yeah, cold weather here, and it's getting warmer.
It's interesting to see. Cindy, when we do these, we'll pull up her app and watch it from her channel on YouTube, the channel she uses to watch videos and stuff.
Yeah.
Not Phil's the Phoenix. And so it lets us see an actual live view of what you guys are seeing versus what we're seeing on the computer.
Yeah. Yeah. Chase Joy said, yeah, cold weather here.
Yeah, when you see me doing that, I'm trying to read the...
cold weather here and getting warmer here.
I don't feel like putting glasses on.
I understand.
That we wanted to do a walk up the National Road today to kind of walk into Sibonga downtown, and we don't have gear to do that. So hopefully tomorrow it'll do that.
Yeah.
I started to talk about Papa out back that he's doing planting of lemongrass.
Lemongrass, and he will be planting squash.
And he's clearing out an area to plant squash, and I've been helping him hoe that. We were going to do an interview and edit the video and post that tonight, but again, he's not doing that tonight.
I'm so ready for the trip to the Philippines.
Depending on where you're going, if you can at all bypass Manila and fly directly into Cebu, you will be well better off at doing that. That Manila is.
He said you should do a garden. Yeah, we're doing a small garden here. Brandon Bishop asked to cancel twice due to COVID.
Yeah, there's a friend of ours was supposed to come down from north of Pampanga. And I don't know whether or not he was going to try and fly through Clark or through Manila. That he tries to fly through Clark for other reasons, mainly because Clark's not quite as crazy as Manila, and crazy busy or anything like that. And with the new regulations and stuff like that, he gave that up idea.
Manila is bad for some reason.
Manila. And you can look up this phrase. It's at the point of a case-demic. That there are a ton of positive cases, but they're asymptomatic. That they're not presenting any symptoms or anything like that because testing is so widespread. Because they posted a day or two ago, they posted 20,000 new cases. But they posted 11 deaths, and they didn't give the asymptomatic numbers. But trying to stay away from that topic and censorship reasons because of it's getting.
The Philippine Experience says, "Hey there, hi too."
Hey, they're back, Mr. Philippines Experience. Glad you could join us today. Sorry, it's going to be just a talking head live stream today, but the internet is just slightly better than what it is trying to do the walking streams. And right now, the walking streams would be kind of wet anyhow. Although it looks like it stopped, but I don't see the clouds clearing up, so I don't know if it's going to restart again or what. But because there's so many new cases, even though they're asymptomatic and there's no problems.
The Philippine experience that I'm always late.
The powers that
No,
be
you're not late.
are putting some silly restrictions in. Never too late to come into these live streams, and the
We
encouragement
appreciate you.
is hugely appreciated.
G. Jordan says, I would rather go straight to Iloilo and then buy a van to bring us to Antique. That's a good idea.
Is Iloilo an international airport? Can you get flights there? Because, yeah, if you can fly directly internationally into the province you're going to, you are much, much better off. Barring that, Cebu is a much better choice than Manila at this point. Any place is a much better choice than Manila at this point. Because I know you can get international flights into Davao.
Davao? Yeah, okay.
So, in Cebu, that they still do have some international flights coming in, very limited, but they still have them coming in. And yes, I don't know. Whatever flight you can get is better than Manila. I think I did see international flights from like Taiwan or Malaysia going into Iloilo. We actually looked at booking separate tickets, like flying to Taiwan or something like that, then flying from Taiwan to the Philippines. Unfortunately, we found one.
I will look because next year I'm going to the Philippines.
Hopefully, this situation will be over by spring or by summer. A lot of the insiders are predicting this to be over by summer, but they were predicting this to be a 90-day lockdown at maximum. So
it's raining again.
Yeah. So I can hear them bailing that out too. So I think that may be a lost cause, Bulls errand, but it's definitely interesting. And Cindy's still having some symptoms, the morning sickness and the heartburn, and we're actually looking into shipping cart to ship like a half a dozen bottles of Tums down here. Did the Rollins help you at all?
Hmm?
Did the Rollins help you at all?
What's Rolex? What's up?
Did the Rolaids help? No, do we have Tums or Rolaids?
What's which Rolex?
Do we have Tums here?
The Tums the other day.
Did they help?
Come on.
Did you take one or two?
Two.
Okay. And it's not uncommon for pregnant women to pop Tums like candy. So, although somebody pointed out on one of the foreigner groups, Facebook groups.
You're sick. Oh, are you preggo? Yeah. Yes.
Okay, Jay's Journey, you need to go back and watch.
Don't that. You're really Americanized.
You need to do your homework.
Don't do that. Okay, yes. We
It's,
are pregnant.
I like how she includes the we thing.
Well, it took two persons.
Oh, okay.
Just one.
But my part in this is over. I just get to deal with the fallout from that part. Not COVID. It's
You're
40
silly. Excuse him. He's just like that.
That
He will like if he's a teacher or something, a trainer, and then people are asking him something, he will just, did you read your assignment? Did you read your homework? Just direct it correct. So yeah. Bang! Failed. Your part is done, but now you have to deal with the wants of what she wants.
Yeah, you ain't lying on that one.
Oh.
But we've had fish, we've had all kinds of
Shrimp paste.
yes, we've had all kinds of things that last minute and urgent necessity.
I like here because all the food I like is here. But I'm craving for pineapple like last night.
Yeah, Papa ran in and got pineapple at the
So
public market last night.
fruit. Brandon Bishop said low.
That in Cebu we've had a chicken day that we had to run and find. What chicken was it you want? Oh, you wanted McDonald's chicken nuggets.
Oh yeah. He said, "Well, congrats. Wish you all the best and healthy baby." Yeah.
Yeah, that it definitely put a new spin on everything that we were planning. That we had planned on traveling, and what's kind of funny is over the last few years, we've actually turned down a couple of good opportunities to buy a house or buy a condo, and now all of a sudden we're kind of looking for one. That we have decided we aren't going to stay here for the pregnancy, obviously, and we are going to stay here for raising pumpkin.
Called it pumpkin because the due date is October 3rd one.
Yeah, and the initial ultrasound,
Yeah.
that they gave a due date, an expected due date of October 31st.
Yeah. Thank you, G. Jordan. He said, "Well, congrats. I wish you the best and a healthy baby."
That it's going to be interesting for me experiencing pregnancy in the Philippines.
Well, it's a lot easier for you too. I have parents. I have backups there.
Yes, and then that that's going to be a huge reliance for me. And that's part of the reason why we're looking to either buy or rent a house, get a 3 or 4 bedroom house.
She
That way
said,
Mama and Papa can come live with us.
Jay's Jory said, "Oh, my mom's birthday is October 23rd. Cool.
Can I share the October 4th thing?
Yeah.
That I was teasing her. She can have the baby anytime she wants, but it can't be October 4th because that's my ex-wife's birthday.
She does not like his ex.
That yeah, I'm not terribly happy with her, which is the reason why she's my ex-wife. A little bit of acrimony when we during the split. That
Yeah, October 31st was my daughter's due date, but she wanted out early by C-section.
your sister-in-law.
Yeah.
Was how many weeks early?
3 weeks.
That she was 3 weeks early.
It's supposedly November 3rd week, or yeah,
Oh,
2nd.
when is JJ's birthday?
October 27th, 28th, something like that. October.
Oh, so there's a pretty realistic chance that he may share
Yeah.
Pumpkin's birthday. Oh. This is going to be interesting. It's kind of cool because your birthday is September 3rd. Papa's is the 29th.
29th. JJ is
The 27th of September.
September.
And JJ's is the 27th of September. Isn't Chacha's in there somewhere?
No,
No,
Chacha is April 2nd. Hey,
Who else is in that area?
Dudong, November. And Gigil, November 23rd, November 24th.
Yeah, all of their birthdays seem to be in October.
Jay Jordan says, "Hey, she is the ex, and don't worry about why she is upset. You're happy now, so that's what everyone should worry about." I agree.
And I definitely agree. And I don't. And other than that one little joke about the birth date, that she hasn't ever really entered the picture. That my son, that here a few years ago, about 3 years ago, that he finally started coming back around. And as a matter of fact, he's renting our house in Phoenix from us now. Yes, that for some reason, if I massage here, it seems to help with her tummy. So this is kind of one of those things. My active part may be done, but my
You're gonna have a baby. Yeah, baby.
anywhere in that time frame that pumpkin spice kind of works good for a nickname for her.
Yes.
That everybody here seems to be thinking we're going to be having a girl. That all the old wives' tales and superstitions seem to be pointing towards a girl. We're happy with just a healthy baby, but yeah, we would like to see a girl. And it's going to be an interesting 7 months.
Yes. because I'm 9 weeks.
Yeah, so we're like 6 more months, and
Six
it,
more months or 3 weeks.
and it's gonna be funny. And I find some irony in this one that back in 1992, the ex and I moved from New York to Arizona. We were living in Syracuse, New York, and moved to Arizona. And almost a year to the day, we got there
Yeah.
right about the 9th of
Jay
April.
Journey says, be ready for 6 months. The wall.
And my son was born on the 9th. And so a year to the day. And so her and I make a major move from Phoenix to the Philippines. And it looks like a year, possibly to the day. He'd have to be, Punk would have to be born a little bit early, but a year from the time we moved, we're going to have a baby. So I found some irony in that one.
Be ready for 6 months. Though.
Yeah. But
Jay Journeys.
yeah, I don't like my glasses, so, and I definitely need to clean them. So reading comments is kind of a challenge. That's why she's part of the reason why she reads comments for me. That I missed my coffee. Normally I have a coffee that I can sip on during this.
No more coffee, sir. I need to drink.
Would everybody mind if I ran and grab a cup of coffee?
I can do it. You do continue talking.
I guess I'm getting told to continue speaking. That she keeps on complaining I'm like a politician, can talk for hours on end about absolutely nothing. And sadly, she's about me, actually. Can I say? It's one of my talents. Yeah. I actually like Filipino 3-in-1. That I would get a couple packs in Phoenix just for a special treat. A lot of guys seem to be able to carry on small chit chat forever. It's kind of a cool talent when you got it. I can pretty much talk about any topic you want to give me. And I'm geek enough that I like to research a bunch of nonsensical topics. And so I've got a rather extensive database of somewhat useless information. I am really cool at Trivial Pursuit, though. That I really like good brewed coffee. And this is my idiocy. That I've got a nice French press and a nice grinder, and I didn't bring them, figuring I could find them here. I found the French press pretty quickly and easily, and pretty much dirt cheap. I found a really cool bamboo one that I'd like at Bo's Coffee, pretty reasonably priced. But believe it or not, the grinders are kind of expensive. I was kind of surprised on that one. Who knew? But back in Phoenix, that I've got a coffee pot, and drinking it daily is kind of a habit. That I'm one that develops habits badly. Unfortunately, I never had to develop the really bad habits. Not for lack of trying, but that's a completely other story. All right, she left and I can't read the comments, so. Yeah, that it's one of those things, and it never seems to fail. We watched all the videos that we've been here repeatedly. She's lived here most of her life. And we went through, we really don't need this. And, oh, this would be really cool. And, what do we, no, we don't need that. And of course, that was actually what we really did want. And this, we were sitting here, what were we thinking? Why in the world do we bring it? And this, we probably could have used, or it would have been a little bit more, it was a little more to get here than we thought. So I don't care how well prepared you think you are. It's not going to happen. And that's one of those things. We posted a budget review here not too long ago, and we had somebody make comment that it was completely useless for them because it was so far out of what other people did. And we tried to qualify it repeatedly in both in the description and when we were doing the video, that this is not a typical budget. It is a setup budget. It's a quarterly budget, and it also included a couple of birthday fiestas as well as Christmas celebrations. And so it was pretty high. And yeah. Now, Philippines experience, are you coming here to stay or are you just coming for a visit? Then, and this is what I'm absolutely kicking myself in the tail for. I have about a 3-second memory. I tease Cindy. My memory is like a lot like her. It's really good, but just a tad bit short. I've got 2 drones. I've got a Mavic Pro and a Mavic Pro or a Mavic Air. And in Cebu City, it's a little hard to fly them because of restricted buildings and such. And I'm a little timid about practicing there. And so I figured this week could be a great week to do a lot of practice. And I forgot both of them. I didn't remember them until we were past Naga. So turning around was not an option. That are you getting your 13A? Because that would be the better plan to do while you're still in the US. It's before all this mess, it was way quicker and it was better because when you get it out of country, I love these cinnamon rolls that they do. When you get the 13A out of country, permanent. If you get it in the Philippines, it's a 1-year conditional. Mm-hmm. And so it just adds an extra layer of paperwork to do, which isn't a huge deal. People do it all the time. When you're here, and I'll ask a friend of mine, and I'll let you know in the next video we do, or the next live stream tomorrow, that he came here on a visitor visa. And that's just it. Circumstances are different for everybody. That they won't do a 13A because they go in and out too much. Jay's journey, about 6 months before you move permanently, looking to get in your 13A. That it's way easier to get in the U.S. and like I say, it's a permanent thing. That there are some benefits to it. A big benefit to the 13A is it gives you a more permanent status. Yeah, this is our breakfast, or my breakfast at least.
Yeah, my breakfast too.
Okay.
Because I threw up everything I eat.
That I got mine 2 years?
Mm-mm.
I got mine 2 years before we came.
Try this one too. They're good.
Well, let me finish doing one. Yeah. I'm really sorry, people. I'm starving. But I could miss a meal or two too, so I will keep it down.
Okay, sorry.
She's got an excuse. She's eating for 2. I got mine 2 years, and you okay? That a lot of times food goes down and kind of does a trampoline effect. And so that's why part of the reason why she eats so much. The first trimester is being a little bit hard on her. that I kind of feel bad for, but I don't know what I can do. Which is the thing about the shipping cart for the Tums. Somebody posted it in Facebook groups that Landers has Tums, so we may need to run into there when we get back. But they're like $10 a bottle.
My girlfriend brought one in Antique with her family, so that's good. Trampoline effect. Lol, the Philippine experience has trampoline effect.
When you ate and kind of ran off, I made a comment that sometimes you eat food and it does kind of a trampoline effect.
Hey, it's cool couple from Philippines. Rodney for full circle.
Hey, Rodney, how you doing today? That we're actually doing this a little bit later than we ever really planned on doing. A lot of minor reasons going on.
Wow, she bought 700 square meter. Jay Journey says.
Oh.
Full roof.
Oh, wow.
Owner said, this man is awesome. You're awesome.
Thank you for the encouragement, Mr. Rodney.
I feel like my stomach is just.
Yeah, I can understand that.
You can keep going.
Go get some the Tums.
I used them up already.
Oh, they worked well enough. They worked well enough that they used them up already, huh? You used up all 3 packs.
Yeah, I've been not feeling well.
Obviously, that must have worked pretty well.
Jay Journey said, I shared your live on Facebook.
Oh, very cool. Thank you very much.
Rodney Full Circus, and the lady is too cool. Oh, thank you.
I find her pretty cool, that's for sure.
The Philippine experience, I did forget. I did so. My wife had that all the time while pregnant. Oh, really? Oh, my God.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I gotta glasses and then still get closer. Rodney, learning Cebuano is a lot of fun and it's neat. It sometimes works better here because you get to hear it more and you actually get to practice. But at times it's kind of like hitting a moving target. That because there's so many different dialects and the different age categories speak differently as well. That Papa will say things that Cindy sometimes has to ask even what he's saying.
Yeah.
Good grief.
You need new glasses, sir.
Yes, I do.
That's good. Big area, Jay's Journey.
That's a pretty huge area.
Yeah.
And that's kind of the cool thing too, is you're kind of out in the provinces, but you're close enough to Iloilo.
Yeah.
And Antique is a pretty good sized city, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. So you kind of got the best of both worlds.
Yes.
And I wouldn't mind Sibonga.
Yeah.
But especially when Pumpkin's young, I'd really want better access to healthcare.
Yeah. Well, we have one here in Naga.
And that's kind of what I was asking and thinking about.
That's really cool too. So I like to have this kid experience what I grew up with. Rodney Full Circle said, Cindy nagsuot og itom nga si Nina. Oh.
That's way above my level.
He said, I'm wearing a red. So it's a red shirt. I'm sorry, black. Itom is black, sorry. Oh my God, my brain, sorry, it's a pregnant brain. And then I'm staying in the background. The family in the Philippines is calling me. Okay, I can definitely.
I can appreciate that. And the time differences can sometimes be bad. With Connecticut, it's not too awful bad because it's 12 hours.
Yeah. Rodney Fall Circle said, I can speak Cebuano better than I can write it. Wow, that's amazing. You should start writing what you talk.
For me, it doesn't necessarily help with writing. For me, what works Uh, Papa's got a really good trick of whenever I'm like out at the market or someplace and I'm trying to, that he'll come up and he'll tell me how to say it quietly.
Yeah.
Let me practice it once or twice with him and make sure it's said correctly and then make me say it.
Yeah.
And the other thing that helps a lot, especially on words that I'm not using a lot,
Mm-hmm.
is if I write it down and write it 4 or 5 times.
Yeah. Ang lalaki nagsuot og bughaw nga sanina. Bughaw. Blue. You're wearing blue shirt.
Oh, very cool.
Good job.
That's very cool. It's and that
It's raining hard again.
yeah, it's boring again.
Showing off. Ha ha ha. No, you're not. I'll see what they're doing. Open it up. Show it with. Well, we'll see. It's Filipino. Papa.
Checking out what's going on outside.
Huh? Oh, we eat Papa. Show it. Show it the video to Papa.
Oh,
Papa, wave, Papa.
I guess we're gonna go back outside for a second. You're on YouTube. YouTube star.
Wave, Papa.
There you go.
Okay.
That's the longest.
Our season is dry season.
Holy week season.
It's rain.
Salamat pa. They're working. So. I know. They have a lot of faith, so we'll see you later.
There we go.
Do we close the door? They're still doing it? I told them already, but I'll do it later. Okay, we're back.
We're back. That it's raining pretty bad again, and
I might need to go sleep later.
we've actually been on here for 45 minutes, and we definitely appreciate everybody that's been here, taking time out of your day, especially in the evening like this for you guys, and joining with us and just having fun, having a little chit chat. Hopefully, it got some information to people.
Yeah.
And this is just Filipino lifestyle. That we watched a video the other day, and it was kind of funny. It was like a 25-minute video
Mhm.
that our Mindanao Dream did it.
Oh yeah, tongue twister.
And they did Filipino tongue twisters, and it was him and his wife and her niece, and they what was one of them that they did?
It's like ambutika, butikao, butika. Something like that. Ambutika, bituka, butika. Something like that.
And
I
they
miss the Philippines and the Filipino people.
they had a ton of fun doing that and do stuff like that in the evenings.
Yeah.
When Mama and this is the other thing we forgot to do. We even bought it just recently. When Mama and Papa were in Phoenix,
We do the Uno.
that we had that card game Uno, and we had a night that we spent
Just
a couple hours, 2-3 hours, just playing Uno and having a ton of fun doing that.
they're brought me
the
full
board
circle
games.
said I miss the Philippines and the Filipino people.
And that was a huge part of the reason for us coming here. It's just because of that. It's the Filipino people that can do that and do love doing that.
Yeah.
And the simple enjoyment that they still can find is
Amazing.
refreshing.
Yeah. and
Um,
how their generosity to their kindness and humble being the humility. As what we talked the other day about our live stream on how people who have nothing give the best in what they can.
they do, and it's really cool to see that.
Yesterday, a friend of Budong from the mountain, it's like 30, 45 minutes away from here, from the downtown, just came down here and stopped by and gave 3 kilos of banana. Imagine that? Like, it's just so rare that they will just stop by and
Yeah, and that's the sole reason that it was about a 45-minute one-way trip to come down here
yeah,
off the mountains and just get some bananas.
yeah. And the other one guy have a multi-cub, brought the bamboo for those bamboo. So imagine that.
Yeah, her brother's building a pump boat,
Yeah.
or having one built.
Rodney Full Circus said, yeah, amazing. Indeed, indeed. It is amazing culture. It's with the right people, don't get me wrong, with the right people, with the right huh? Yeah, go ahead. With the right people, with the right of everything, the right mindset, the right attitude.
Oh, very much so.
It's all in the mind. I would say, like, because we have a lot of drama. Don't get me wrong. I have a lot of family dramas here, and it's just how you deal with them, basically.
But family drama is worldwide. You've seen some of the family drama we have back in the U.S.
Yeah,
You get to experience some of that firsthand.
yeah.
But as a rule, our family's a really good family. But we periodically we have our moments. What can I say?
Yeah, I will definitely say, like, yeah, okay, like the same, like having a baby. We did not expect to have a baby, or me being pregnant. It's just, I guess it's the lifestyle, less stress. It's the food. It's, you know,
Oh,
so yeah.
and that's just it. And another Filipino friend of ours, I think I've made this comment before on one of these.
A lot of buko juice drink.
Yeah, he partly credits it to the
Malunggay.
buka juice.
Malunggay, moringa leaves.
That he credits our ability to have a kid, to have a kid with just getting here and getting reducing the stress.
Minimalism, the lifestyle is simplicity. It's totally really different. Like I thought it
is.
would be for me. I was so scared before coming back here and moving back here in the Philippines. It was so scared because with me already have a career in the US. I graduated my MBA and I have a good career, working as an accountant in some health organization, and I just didn't realize, like, and I'm too worried about a lot of stuff. So, but when we came here, I realized that there's so much more, like bigger picture than that, and I appreciate more the simple stuff.
Well, and that's something in one of the other posts. One of the other people on Facebook that I know, that they made a post about being content with things, being
Thankful.
being thankful for stuff that we have.
Yeah.
And until you come to some place like the Philippines,
You start.
it's hard to appreciate everything that we have in the U.S.
Because in the US, you have washer and dryer. The what call that, Daddy? For the plates, dishwasher.
You can see how often she used a dishwasher in Phoenix.
Rodney Full Circle. Yeah, I found my stress was so much less when I was there. I distressed even though I was not doing all the tourist stuff. I feel like I was home yet. Yeah, definitely.
And that's one of the things that this place kind
Very
of
true,
reminds
Rodney.
me of when I grew up in the 70s. A lot of the things that I can remember as a young kid are common here. Right after Cindy got to the U.S., somebody made a comment that was some of the things she was describing that it kind of sounds like Mayberry.
I was happy and no stress at all. Jay's journey.
And so she asked where Mayberry was. And
Yeah.
the
Could
group
be
of us
full
kind of,
second said, I would move, but income is something I need to figure out. Okay, go ahead. Mayberry.
that's okay. So, but anyways, yeah, moving here is something you're just going to have to do when you're ready. And definitely having a stable source of ongoing income is a huge requirement for here. That it is much less expensive to live here, but it can eat through savings real quick. And you would be utterly surprised how quick it can eat through savings. And it's a lot of business owners here will testify. Even if you open a business, you're still working and earning on the Filipino economy. So you're not going to be making a large amount of money. And generally, you work your tail off on these businesses. And so you just don't have the ability to make as much as you think you would. Where a lot of people are able to do it, and if you've got the skills and background, and Cindy does, is do remote work. That is a viable option here in the Philippines.
Yep.
I'm waiting for your input.
Oh.
But so what do you like about working for Upworks?
Short-term project.
We've actually been on this for an hour now, and it looks like it's starting to rain again. And so before we wind up losing connection yet again and getting abruptly ended, we're actually going to choose the end time on this one.
So we thank you and we appreciate you for watching and joining us today.
We thank you, but mabuhay.
Bye.